Hi friends, welcome to today's practice. Today we will have a fun little flow. It's called the bird dog flow is what I call it. It's something I got from Bonnie Weeks. Actually, she's just excellent, fun flow yoga teacher. She teaches something called Flow School, and she just has such creative sequences. So we're going to do one of her sequences in the middle of this yoga flow. So if you've got a bolster, I'm sitting on a bolster today. That might be nice, or if you want to sit on a block, just come to a comfortable seated shape. Oh, and you may want a strap at some point. Maybe not sure yet. Just come to a comfortable seated shape. If you want to close down the eyes, settle the hands in the lap, and just begin to connect to your breath and your body today. Just noticing how you're feeling. Noticing your breath as it moves in and out of the body. You might like to set an intention for today's practice. It could be anything of your choosing, or I have a few suggestions. Could be I inhale creativity and joy. I exhale negativity and doubt. I go with the flow. I love my body and my body loves me. I invite play into my day. So if any of those resonate with you, feel free to choose one or multiple. Or of course, one of your own choosing. Let's take one more big breath in. And let it go. You can allow the eyes to flicker open. We'll just move through some gentle stretches to begin. So drop right ear to right shoulder, stretching through the neck. If you want to place that right hand on top of the skull, go for it. Maybe walking the fingertips of your left hand out to the side. Good, you can release that hand, bring the head back through center, drop it to the other side. If you want to place that left palm on the side of the skull, walking those right fingertips out. Okay, you can drop that hand, bring the neck back through center. Big inhale, arms overhead. And drop the right hand to the mat, leaning over to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back through center. This time we're going to twist to the right, landing left palm on right knee. Right hand lands behind the sacrum. Gazing over that right shoulder. Good. Inhale, twisting back through center, arms overhead, and twisting the opposite way. Good. Inhale, back through center, arms overhead. And let's bring the arms into a cactus here, opening through the chest. So this is kind of like a seated cow. We'll inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll curl the spine, bringing the forearms together. It's kind of a seated cat. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. As you inhale, open, you might think, I inhale joy and creativity. And as you exhale, contract, you might think, I exhale negativity and doubt. Just move through a few of these at your own pace, with your own breath. Let's do one more of each. Good. And just opening the arms to the sides and the cactus. And we're going to send that right arm underneath the left. You can grab opposite shoulders here, or if you'd like, you can twist the arms together, connecting the palms, coming into kind of an eagle arm. So stretching through these shoulders. And let's unwind, open, back into cactus. And then send that left arm underneath the right, grabbing opposite shoulders or connecting those palms. Had a little crack in my shoulder there. Good. And let's unwind here. And we're going to make our way to a tabletop position. So I'm going to move this bolster out of the way for now. And we're going to come into our tabletop in the middle of the mat. So just bringing the palms underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hips. Good. And we're just going to start to walk the palms forward to the top of the mat. So we're coming into puppy pose here. So leaving the hips where they are, dropping the shoulders down. You can drop the forehead to the mat. You can drop the chin to the mat, whatever works for you. Get one more breath here. And just start to walk those palms back underneath the shoulders, coming back into our tabletop. We'll inhale, peel the right arm towards the sky, gazing towards the ceiling. And then exhaling, sending that right arm underneath the left, landing that right cheek on the mat. Walking the fingertips of that left hand up towards the top of the mat, or if you'd like to wrap that left hand behind the body, opening through the chest. Good. Bringing that left palm back underneath the shoulder. We'll peel that right arm back open towards the sky. And then land that right palm on the mat. Go the opposite way. So inhale, left arm towards the sky. Twisting. And then sending that left arm underneath the right, landing the left cheek on the mat. And walk the fingertips of that right palm towards the top. Or if you'd like to wrap that right arm behind the body, go for it. Good. Bringing that right palm back to the mat underneath the shoulder, peeling that left arm open towards the sky. And then landing that left palm on the mat. Just spread the fingertips wide, pushing through the shoulders, tucking those toes. We're going to send the hips up and back into downward facing dog. So you can pedal the feet here if that's good for you. Just kind of warming up through the back body. So you can shake the head yes or no, loosening through the neck. And then let's just begin to walk the feet towards the hands. Coming into a forward fold here. You can grab opposite elbows if you like, hang in ragdoll. You can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Good. And then we'll just drop the hands to the mat and just begin to roll up to standing. Standing tall in mountain pose. Turn this music down a tiny bit. There we go. Just big breath in. Big breath out. Just inhale, arms towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing the palms to the shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rising all the way up to stand, arms overhead. Bringing the palms together at heart center. And hands alongside the body. And we'll do 2 full Surya Namaskar A, so 2 full sun salutations. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, full plant the hands and step the feet back to plank this time. Good. Now here you can drop the knees, or if you just want to lower the chest down to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, roll over those toes to downward facing dog. Big inhale in and out here. Look between the hands. You can step, hop, or jump the feet between the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, arms overhead. Palms coming together through heart center. And palms alongside the body. We'll do one more. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back to plank. You can drop the knees or just lower the chest. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take deep breath in and out here. Inhale that right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. You're going to bend that right knee and step that right foot between the palms. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, coming into our low lunge here. You can leave that left palm on the mat. Peel that right arm open towards the sky. Maybe just do some arm circles here. So let's do like 3 big arm circles. Good. And then you can land that right palm on the back of the sacrum. Or if you want to reach back and grab that left foot, left ankle, coming into a quad stretch. Okay, go ahead and drop that back foot, land that right palm on the mat, and then just walk the fingertips back. So we're coming into our half split here. So hinging over that right leg, toes come off the mat. This is Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split pose. Stretching through that hamstring. Good, and let's walk the fingertips back up to frame that front foot. You can tuck the back toes, bring that back knee off the mat, send that right foot back to meet the left in plank. And then just shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. The next inhale, bringing that left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend that left knee, step that left foot between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, coming into our low lunge. Good. Leave that right palm where it is on the mat. Peeling that left arm open to the sky. Gazing toward the ceiling. And then just begin to make some big circles with that left arm. You can land that left palm on the sacrum, or if you want to reach back and grab that right foot, right ankle, coming into a quad stretch, go for it. And drop that back foot, bring that left palm to the mat, walk those fingertips back, letting those toes come up, hinging over that left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Okay, let's walk those fingertips back to frame that left foot, planting the hands, and then we're just going to send this left leg back, coming into our tabletop here. So we're going to start this bird dog flow. Again, I got this from Bonnie Weeks, so she's amazing. You should so check her out. She's so good. So we're going to move through this multiple times. We'll go very slowly at first, learning the different postures, and then we're going to try to move quicker and connect it with our breath. So to begin, we'll just take a big inhale, inhaling creativity and joy, and exhaling negativity and doubt. And as we experiment today, we're going to remind ourselves that we invite play into our day. So to begin, we will extend right arm forward, left leg back, coming to bird dog. From here, we're going to bring our right arm into a cactus, left leg, fire hydrant. Good. From here, we'll land that left foot on the outside of the mat. The right hand is now free to come over to this left side. And then peeling open here. A little sort of side angle, kind of side plank. From here, we're going to spin forward, coming up, pivoting this front heel in, coming into a baby warrior 2. We'll plant left palm, open the chest, gazing up to the ceiling. Baby extended side angle. And we will swing this right arm around, coming all the way around, bringing it to the top of the mat, bringing this left palm to the top of the mat, tuck the back toes. And we're going to come up, sending this left foot back to three-legged dog. Good. And then we'll just drop this left knee to the mat. And we're ready to go the opposite way. So left arm forward, right leg back, bird dog. Good. Left arm cactus, right leg fire hydrant. Land that right foot on the outside of the mat. Left palm comes down to the floor. Feeling that right arm open towards the sky. Baby gate. Beautiful. Coming up, we're going to turn that right heel in, baby warrior 2. Gazing over those right fingertips. Landing that right palm, opening towards the ceiling here. Baby extended side angle. And then sending that left arm down and around, planting the palm at the top of the mat, planting that right palm at the top of the mat, tucking the back toes, and sending that right leg up to three-legged dog. Good. Now, landing right leg. That's the whole flow. We're ready to repeat. So we'll move a little faster. Inhaling, right arm forward, left leg back. Cactus and fire hydrant. Land left foot. Land right palm, reaching towards the sky, left arm up. Baby gate. Rising up, pivoting that left heel in. Baby warrior 2. Landing left palm, gaze towards the ceiling, baby extended side angle. Swinging that right palm around, top of the mat, left palm, top of the mat. Tuck the toes, send that left leg back to three-legged dog. And left knee down to mat. Beautiful. Awesome. Left arm forward, right leg back. Cactus and fire hydrant. Land right foot, left palm. Coming into baby gate. Rising up, pivoting that right foot, baby warrior two. Landing right palm. Left arm goes towards the ceiling. Baby extended side angle. Swinging left arm around, planting left foot, left arm, left hand, top of the mat, right hand, top of the mat, tucking the back toes, and sending that right leg back to three-legged dog. Landing right knee down on the mat. Beautiful. Let's do one more time. Slow. Bird dog, right arm forward, left leg back. Cactus, fire hydrant. Land left foot, right palm, baby gate. Coming up, pivoting that foot in, baby warrior two. Landing left palm, right arm towards the ceiling, extended side angle. Swinging that right palm around to the top of the mat, tucking the back toes, left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Left knee comes down to the mat. Left arm forward, right leg back. Cactus, fire hydrant. Land right foot, left palm, right arm towards the ceiling, baby gate. Pivoting right foot, coming up, baby warrior two. Landing right palm, extended side angle. And swinging that left palm around, top of the mat, right palm, tuck the toes in, the right leg back. And then landing that right knee. So we'll try moving with our breath this time. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, cactus fire hydrant. Inhale, land, baby gate. Exhale, baby warrior two. Keep moving to extended side angle. Keep moving, swinging that palm around, tucking the back toes, and sending up to three-legged dog. Knee comes down. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, cactus fire hydrant. Inhale, land foot, palm open for baby gate. Warrior two. Extended side angle, and then keep flowing. Palms to the top of the mat, tuck the toes, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Land right knee. One more time, bird dog. Cactus fire hydrant. Land the foot, land the palm, baby gate. Rise up, baby warrior two. Extended side angle. Keep flowing, palms to the top of the mat, tuck the toes. Three-legged dog. Bring the knee in. Inhale, bird dog. Cactus fire hydrant. And right foot, left palm, baby gate. Rise up, warrior two. Extended side angle. Flowing that left palm to the top of the mat. Tucking the toes. Three-legged dog. Landing that right knee. Good. Let's bring the knees wide and send the hips back to child's pose, dropping the forehead to the mat, just resting. I love my body and my body loves me. Isn't it cool what bodies can do? Good. The next inhale, just bring the hips back up. We're coming back into our tabletop. Send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. We're going to come into pigeon. So bringing the right leg to the sky and then bending that right knee, bringing that shin so it's parallel with the top of the mat. Snuggling that left knee back, sitting up tall here. If this foot comes in, totally fine. It can be rough on the knee to leave it completely parallel, but place it where it feels good for your body today. Big inhale, sitting up tall, and exhale, forward fold to whatever degree is good for you today. I inhale joy and creativity. I exhale negativity and doubt. Go, let's take one more breath here. And then bring the palms to the mat, raise the chest up. You can tuck those back toes and send that right foot back to meet the left in plank. And then shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend that left knee, landing that left shin on the mat. Snuggling that right leg back, sitting up tall, big inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Let's take one more big breath in and out here. Good, and then bring the palms to the mat. We're just going to roll onto this left side bottom and swing the legs around. Just going to swing so I can face you guys. Bringing the legs out long in front. I'm going to bring the right leg across, bringing this left edge of the right foot onto the mat. So we're kind of lining up here, the knees, and then you can stay here, or if you'd like to swing this left leg around, coming into Gomukhasana. So you may want to grab your strap here as well, or you may not need it, but it can be nice to have if you want to take that strap and put it in your right hand. We're going to raise the right arm up and then bend that elbow so that you're touching the back of your scapula here. We're going to weave this left arm behind. Try to make a connection with that right hand, or this is what the strap's for, grabbing that strap. So you can kind of reach here, stretching through this right tricep and the front of this left shoulder, and stretching through the hips here. Good, let's take one more breath here. You can release the hands, unwind the hands, drop that strap over to the left, unwind that top leg and the bottom leg, and spring the legs out in front and maybe shake them out for a minute. Good. And we'll go the opposite way. So bringing the left leg across, outside edge of that left foot is going to be on the mat. Knees are semi in line here. And swing that right leg around so the heel's toward the bottom. Grabbing that strap in our left hand, we'll bring the left hand behind the body, touching our scapula. Weave that right arm behind. See if you can make a connection with your hands or grabbing that strap. Okay, you can release that strap. Just set it over to the side. You won't need it anymore. Unwind those legs and maybe shake them out. Good. Bringing the soles of the feet in together. So coming into our butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. We'll sit up tall here. Big inhale. And then as we exhale, we'll just fold forward, folding from the pelvis. So thinking chest to feet, not head to feet, not rounding our spine. Thinking chest to feet, opening through these hips. Good. You can raise that chest back up. We're going to grab the outside edges of the feet here, and we're just going to invite a little play into our day-to-day. So we're just going to try to balance on our bottom. Maybe we stay here, or maybe we lift a leg up. Bring that leg in, maybe lift the other leg out. Bring that in. Maybe just see what happens if we bring both legs out. I should probably turn because I'm probably going to fall backwards, and it's okay if you fall. You're just playing. If you fall, totally fine. We're coming to the back body anyway. So maybe roll onto the back. You can bring those feet up into a happy baby. So bringing the knees towards the armpits. And just bring the knees into the chest. And then maybe drop the knees over to the right. You can bring the arms into a T or cactus gaze over that left shoulder. Just resting here. Change that music. And good. Just bring the knees back through center and drop them over to the left and gaze over that right shoulder. Good. Bring the knees back into the chest. Maybe wrap the arms around the knees, giving the body a little hug here. I love my body and my body loves me. Maybe rocking or taking any movements that you need to feel complete before we move into Shavasana, our resting pose. And then when you're ready, you can release the knees. Maybe you send each leg long towards the end of the mat. Or if you want to grab your bolster from the beginning and maybe place it under the knees, that could be good. A little prop up there. Bring the arms beside the body, palms facing up. Closing down the eyes if that feels good for you. Taking deep inhales. Long, complete exhales as you melt further into the mat. Full relaxation. Just begin to bring some awareness back into the body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles. And then bringing the arms up and overhead, coming into a full body stretch. Bring the knees into the chest. And wrap the arms around the body. Gently rocking from side to side if that feels good. And then making your way onto your favorite side. You can use your forearm as a pillow. And then when you're ready, slowly and gently making your way up to a comfortable seated shape. Let's take a big inhale together, bringing the arms overhead, gathering all this beautiful energy we've created here today into our palms, bringing it down into our heart center. Thank you for joining me today, yogis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.